Hello and welcome back, viewers, to Let's Play Tyrian. We are at the beginning of episode 4 of the game, and we are going to go over the data cubes and see what has been sent to us. So I think this is the point, if I remember correctly, that the data cubes, you get a few more mandatory data cubes at this point, so it becomes a bit harder to miss important elements of the plot. So with that, we will begin reading these. We have a message from Tech, Ixmucane, private link. Type in private coded message, forwarded by Downstar at unknown link. Attached message included a second data message. Decoded transmission follows. This is Horrible Wom at the Microsol planet Ixmucane. This is a Downstar emergency request by Downstar Ancient ID 00329 Tick IX9204. I am patched into a secure net and cannot explain fully. Though collaborating with other techs, I have learned that Microsol has unlocked some of the Zika command codes. The SCIs have attacked the ancient computer system. Temperature is 103 here in the service bay and rising. Men are complaining about being turned away by the guards. I fear that only armed conflict will prevent our massacre. Several techs are reported missing, and we fear they were killed for trying to escape. I think they're going to turn this planet into a sun. Get me out of here. I don't want to be caught out in the middle of this planet when they turn it into a sun. Send someone out now, you stupid. End of file. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. We have a message from Transon Lock. Incoming transmission from GenCore command ship Icostar 2. You probably read the message before this one, Trent. I don't need to tell you that this is a problem, and it means doom. I know I'm a boring old man, and I dragged you back across the galaxy against your own will, but hear me out. I'm placed in the regrettable position of having to try and stop this insanity. I hope Harbo was wrong, but this is an ancient technology more advanced than our own. GenCore believes that if Microsol can reactivate the computer systems, they will have a limitless power source and would certainly monopolize the energy trade. As regrettable as it would be, if that was all it was, I would reluctantly have to allow them to activate the planet and keep their energy. We could still fight them economically from other directions. The problem is that there is a vast number of scientists and technicians from independent governments and education centers stationed on Ixmucane via the Universal Free Education Act. At last count, there were about 1.5 million of the brightest minds in the universe centered on Ixmucane. Now there's a giant military fleet flying around inside that blasted rock, which has prevented nearly everyone from escaping. If they turn that rock into a sun, it will mean a scientific setback that will last for millennia. We have much of the information, but few outside the free education system have the ability to comprehend and utilize it. While we're busy relearning all that has been lost, Microsol will undoubtedly push ahead and take over the rest of the colonized universe. I can't let that happen under any cost. We, along with several other major corporations, have assembled an emergency fleet which will converge on Ixmucane. Yes, Trent, you are part of the emergency fleet. During the last maintenance run, we planted some false programming into your computer banks. After you receive my coded message, your view screen will be correctly reactivated. That vacation you were planning will just have to wait. Glad to have you with us. You son of a bitch. We're counting on you to slow them down for long enough for us to trap the people inside, or to free the trapped people inside. If they activate the planet, we'll somehow make sure they can't use it. And Trent, I don't know if you'll accept this, but I'm sorry. Yeah, well, whatever. Okay. Archive data. Reference Tunnel World, Zika. Ixmucane is the only known tunnel world to have been excavated, even though Zika had apparently been dead for a lot of standard years. 14 days and 32 minutes, SCI estimation. Their internal defences were still partially active and destroyed many ships who came to investigate the tunnel world. Microsol launched a giant excavation of the planet, equipped with powerful destroyers, as well as research vessels. Even still, 241 died trying to stop the defensive systems. General Zinglon reportedly sacrificed ships to get through the control centres rather than allow the defensive weapons to be destroyed. To this day, the tunnel world is a centre of Microsol activity. Its open tunnels allow for easy shipbuilding and mining of the mineral deposits, as well as powerful geothermal energy radiation near the core. Scientists, however, are still not certain of the exact second that the last member of the Zika race in Gyges died, but it was believed it is about 25 additional seconds from their previous estimate, calculated from their exact time of arrival for final excavation. Researchers quote advances in dating techniques to determine more accurately the events on Gyges. Also, they claim the fact that many of their researchers are still being killed by accidents involving the alien technology hampers their ability to conduct more tests. One anonymous SCI has reported that advances in dating technology were worth the lives expended to reach the core. In a Type Beam interview, he said, "This timing solution will be the crowning moment in my career. It is the most important goal to us. The Sun project is entirely overrated." And more archive data. Reference Weapons Research Station Griffin. Rated not funny. Station Griffin has recently been the main output of Microsol's advanced weapon design program. They have released a number of high-powered weapon systems, including several advancements on their pulse cannon systems and their unique starburst defense field. After the not-so-great Griffin explosion, some aspects of the research were turned over to public scrutiny, believed to be because of investigations by families and friends of the 12,000 crew members that died. It is now rumoured that they have just developed a new field of weapons technology which will allow them to build much bigger weapons onto conventional battle cruisers. See the not-so-great Griffin explosion. Yeah, that was all fairly irrelevant, but yeah, so the main takeout there is that Microsol appear to be trying to turn planet Ixmucane into a sun. That does not sound good. We're going to keep our super carrot. Hopefully it doesn't become a cooked super carrot. We have a lot of weapons available here, including a new one, a widget beam. What is it, a widget beam? It's pretty cool looking. It's like a fairly powerful forward-firing weapon. There's the Mega Pulse, which is that. The Proton, which we've seen before. It looks pretty good powered up, to be fair. We've got the laser. I think let's try out the widget beam. That's a new one. Rear weapon style, we've got the Fireball, the Wild Ball, which we've seen, and the Multi-Cannon, which we've also seen. We'll stick with the Fireball, it looks good. Shields are fine. Generator's fine. We're going to stick with the Plasma Storms, that should be fine. Let's go to Ixmucane. Okay, we appear to have been... This cone thing is back, we've not seen that for a while. I wonder how difficult this chapter's going to get. Everything's been fairly straightforward, surprisingly, so far. I was expecting this to be quite a difficult playthrough, but everything's gone quite smoothly, surprisingly. Okay, there seems to be pyramids shooting at us. That's not cool. Fortunately, we have the repulsor, but they are shooting us from a number of different angles. We want to watch out for these arch things. Danger. What is the danger? We fly under this? I don't know. We've managed it. Whoa! Some lightning cannon there. It seems to be having a difficult time actually destroying anything, funnily enough. Okay. That's fine. So if I want to avoid these... Whoa, what the hell is that? I can hardly see it with this crazy field of vision we've got here. There's lightning coming from all sides of the screen. That is not cool. We are losing a lot of armour and shields, and we are dead. We died. Wow, that got pretty insane. Let us see. Let's try that again. Be a little bit more careful this time. So we know there's a lot of kind of dangerous stuff coming up at that point. I'll try and keep some of our plasma storms for that stage. We seem to be able to reasonably well enough blow everything up down at this bit, so that is fine.
want to watch out, I think, for the... Basically from the point when those big rock arches start to come into play. These pyramids seem to take quite a lot to destroy as well. They are shooting at us, which is not ideal. The difficult thing is we've got a restricted field of vision here. I accidentally shot a plasma storm there, which is not what I wanted to do. Never mind, we still have some. Yeah, this restricted field of vision does not make things particularly easy. Oops. I want to wait for that bit when that big snake of ball enemies comes back. I want to plasma storm it to death if possible. That requires some plasma storm, however. I don't want to die to it. The problem, I think, with this widget weapon is that it doesn't actually... It shoots slightly off to the sides of us, but it doesn't actually shoot directly in front of us, which seems to be causing us a bit of problems at times here. Change that out for something different if we do fail to get past this level. Or even if we do get past this level, we'll probably change it out for something else. I think we've got further than we did the last time. Let's see if we can make it to the end of the level. That would be nice. Okay. These pyramid things take quite a lot of fire to destroy. I'm not sure what that is. It's very hard to destroy. Oh, we died. We died just as we were destroying whatever that was. Right, I'm going to change out that widget gun for something else. Let's go for the more focused fire of the laser. I think that will benefit us more here. So let's go with that. See if we can do this time. Take 3 at this level. This is the first level we've really had any difficulty with, but this laser seems to be doing a much better job of taking out our enemies here. That widget was possibly just not a very good weapon. We gave it a try. This seems to be much more effective, however. I think we can fly under these, but you've got to be very careful with your placement. If you're slightly too far to the left or right, you will start taking damage from hitting the rock. But yeah, I'd definitely say this laser is much more effective than the other weapon was there. Hopefully we'll be able to make it to the end of the level this time. Fortunately in this game there's not really any great penalty for death. I don't think there's not any life system or anything like that, so it's just a case of restarting the level. And it means you can, if you are continually screwing up a level, you can try a different strategy like we did there. You use a different weapon, or maybe swap some weapons out for more shields if there is a bigger shield available. I think we've pretty much maxed out our weaponry, but I don't know if there's any more powerful shields or anything available later in the game. I can't remember. To be honest, we've got quite a lot of shields and we've got a good armour with this ship as well. I think there are ships with slightly stronger armour than the carrots, but the carrot's a carrot. I like the carrot. It feels pretty good to be causing mass destruction in a carrot. So far this has went quite well, I think. We're doing better in this. Yeah, we managed to much more easily take that out. And with that, we have managed to complete the level, so we must have died right at the end of it the last time. So that was the surface of Ixmucane. We have more data cubes. We have an incoming transmission from Transon, who I don't particularly like at the moment for sending us here. Recorded Vidcom GT 2921. I wasn't sure if I was going to hear from you again, but you've cleared out enough of the surface ships for us to break through and start rescuing the people trapped on the upper sections of the planet. We need more time, Trent. The temperature is rising even on the surface now, and it's a matter of minutes before it's deadly. You've got to fly down into the planet and distract whatever is in the core. We've destroyed enough of their jamming beacons to scan the interior of the planet and have located a central shaft leading deep into the planet. The coordinates were downloaded into your computer with this message. Good luck. We'll try and save as many as possible before the planet goes. Further communications won't be possible from me, but there's some friendly groups in the lower sections who have seized control. They will probably try to contact you and may be able to provide assistance. A robot service vehicle has been dispatched to follow you down. It's all we can spare. We're all depending on you to distract them. Do what you must. Transon Lock. Oh, this captain is still here as well. Ixmucane private link. Tight beam private coded message originating from Ixmucane internal section 111. Who are you? I don't recognize you. No matter. This planet is going to be vaporized, intruder. There's no hope for you to reach the core in time to destroy it. Leave now, whoever you are. This is not your affair. I'd kill you myself, but I'm not stupid enough to stay behind and die. Captain Knob, Ixmucane Tax Force Alpha. Well, I wonder if that's the same captain that was talking to us in the last episode. We have some archived data. Reference, People Pretzel Dough. According to a disturbing interstellar transmission, a distant planet reports that people are being turned into people pretzel dough. Reports are unconfirmed what exactly that is, but scientists believe it is pretty tasty. Any interested research party is instructed to locate Pretzel Pete for more information. And there is some holo news. This is Rob Neither with the Daily News. Zinglon's nose has been stolen. Okay. A holy artifact believed to be the nose of Zinglon himself was stolen from the Torm Orbiting Museum. Religious followers are in an uproar and demand that the party responsible return the nose immediately. A full-scale investigation has been launched, and several planets are fully mobilizing for jihad, holy war. Ixmucane threatened with destruction, 1.5 million to be killed. In other news, Microsol has reportedly threatened the extinction of 1.5 million scientists and engineers on the planet Ixmucane. A small relief fleet has been called in, headed mainly by GenCore, to serve as many people as possible, save as many people as possible. Clara, co-reporter, CC. Does it really matter, Rob? I'm beginning to think there's nowhere in the galaxy that's not under some mysterious threat, but somehow it all seems to work out fairly easily, with no deaths on our side. Isn't this some kind of hoax? Seems that way to me. Oh, yeah, I can remember when a war was something you could feel, not just some report on how many scraps of metal were found. To date, there's been no real evidence of any GenCore or any other Alliance ships participating in any major conflict, just minor skirmishes with scout ships on our side. So this is some kind of hoax? Probably. It's this lack of standards that make me wish I was back in holo sports. Now that had a future. This fake war is making me sick. There's nothing worse than somebody manufacturing a war by exploding tons of robot starships. Nothing but a big fireworks display. Oh, are we still in the air? Program stopped due to technical fault. Yes, similarly we're still on the air. This is not a fake war. We're the only ship seemingly fighting on our side, but never mind. We're going to keep our carrot. We have the option of a mega cannon, which fully powered up looks like that. I think we're going to keep the laser. It served us well in that last mission. There's the mega pulse or the hyper pulse, which does that. So I'm going to keep the laser. We can also switch back to I think the fireball's looking pretty good. There's also heavy guided bombs, which they're pretty good as well. We're going to keep the fireball, I think, so let's stick with that. And the shield is fine. Generator, I think we've got the maxed out generator, so that's all fine. So we'll go for the next level here, Ixmucane. So we're making our way down a shaft into the interior of the planet. This is the lava run. So as we can see, things are heating up. This must be part of Microsol's process of heating up the planet and an attempt to turn it into a sun. And there's enemies coming from behind, which I do not like. But that is okay, we've dispatched them reasonably easily. Oh, these guys have got lasers as well. That's not cool, it's my weapon. Shield took a bit of a pounding there. But it's okay. We have a good generator and it's recharging without too much difficulty. We have a data cube. Okay. Oh, these guys are smashing it in the side of us. Like that. Warning. Okay, there seems to be lava blasts or something coming at us. Whoop. Another data cube here. Warning. Yeah, watch out for that. I don't think there's any way to destroy the lava blasts. We're approaching a large enemy, apparently. What does that mean? What have we got here? A giant eye. Oh. Everything's been flipped. Okay. That was okay, though. That thing wasn't too tough. So we've made it through the lava run. Okay, so with that, I think we'll call that the end of the video here, and we'll see what awaits us in the next part. Hopefully we are able to get through and save the people on this planet, even though we are here somewhat against our will. Anyways, thank you once again for watching. If you have liked this, give us a like, leave some feedback in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. Thanks again, I'll catch you next time. See you later.